Hello everyone. I wanted to do a meditation particularly relating to a holiday. I know it's a religious holiday, but it's something that I thought we might pay attention to for some of us. But I tried to make it somewhat generic so that people can partake in a meditation regarding Shiva, because as you notice that most of my meditations have Shiva there, similar to the way many people have the Buddha, or some people might have Christ images. It is just, an expression of people's interpretation of what they believe. And so, not to go into that any further, but I just wanted to give people a little bit of background information for those in the Western world. There is a site in which I will create a link to that people can read further. But the Maha Shivaratri, which literally means or translates into the Great Night of Shiva, is a Hindu festival largely celebrated in India as well as in Nepal. The festival is celebrated by the new moon day in the month of Magha, according to the Hindu calendar. The day is celebrated and venerate Lord Shiva, an important deity in Hindu culture. One might ask, well, why would you be interested in something like that? Well, as souls that have incarnated, we kind of find an earlier connection in time, and so I think that's what my expression is at this point. The mythological legend associated with this day, according to a popular legend, when a hunter could not find anything to kill for his food in a forest, he waited on the branch of a wood apple tree in order to attract deer. He started throwing the leaves of the tree on the ground, unaware that there was a Shiva lingam beneath the tree. Pleased with the wood apple leaves and the patience of the hunter, it is believed that the Lord Shiva appeared in front of the hunter and blessed him with wisdom. From that day onwards, the hunter stopped eating meat. Which brings up another topic of food choices. And as I said, that some people can choose to eat meat and not to eat meat, but it does create a predator cycle where humans are preyed upon, and then. But I think that this is something else that goes into choice and decision, and I'd rather not get too involved in that. So there is also another legend has it that after the earth was faced with an imminent destruction, there was a request for the Lord Shiva to agree to save the world on the pretext that the people of the earth would have to worship him with dedication and passion from the day onwards. The night came to be known as the Maha Shivaratri, and people began worshiping Shiva with great enthusiasm. So, as I said, this is what people feel like they want to do. Across the world, or in Hindu temples across the country of India, they're decorated with lights and colorful decorations, and people can be seen offering night-long prayers to Shiva. I believe they fast. They provide wood apple leaves, cold water, and milk are offered to Shiva lingam on this day, as they are believed to be Lord Shiva's favorite. So, just in honor of this day, and another opportunity to take this energy, take this belief construct, take the energy of Shiva, which I have interacted with Shiva, and this is my strong connection, and also offer up the healing of the earth, protection of the earth, and use this meditation for an earth meditation, that we can find a place, whether it's a wood apple leaves or flowers, saffron flowers that are often used in the process. It's sort of an offering to the earth, to the Father, God, God Source, for healing and a prevention from any type of volatile actions that are happening on the planet. And we ask that regardless of what has happened or will happen, that there's always a preservation and a healing and a restoration and a recovery of all those things that were taken in the past. So now let's go deeper into the meditation, allowing mindfulness, wellness, healing, beginning within ourselves, seeing ourselves strong and whole and healthy and well, seeing ourselves as no more a victim but empowered, and then see ourselves embracing the earth as the earth is connected to us, even though when we depart from this earth we separate our physical body and go into the ethers. There is still a life force that can be felt in a connection to the earth in this place that we call home. So regardless of everything else that is going on, and even the future of our children and our children's children, and for those of you who don't have children, a place for you to return to in a later incarnation. We want to see the preservation of the earth in the beautiful terraformed place, to have purity in the water, in the land, in the plant life, in the elimination of many of these unwanted chemicals and destructions upon the earth in the guise of landscaping, taking care of purifying things, but actually inserting things that don't belong there. Let the true chemistry of the earth return back to the way it should be, as it knows how to heal and purify and reset back to the origin of how it was created. As we perceive all things as energy and light, power, color, fractals, frequencies, everything working together in a wonderful force of expression of life. And as we look at Shiva, who does the sacred dance, the destructive force is not the destruction of other things, but actually in the process of rebuilding, of birthing something in. There is a destructive force of particles and other things that come through in order to bring in light. So we embrace the sacred dance, as it does serve the universe in many ways. We join in the dance of life and life force, allowing the healing within us, the very particles of life, to restore us from head to toe, to restore our neighborhoods, to restore our families, to restore our relationships with both friends, family members, children, parents. we see a return to all that is good and all those intrusions that we've experienced in the past. We see that they're releasing their power, their grip, and we're letting it go. Coming back into our own personal power and sense of knowing. We then infuse our love into the planet, as the planet is an expression of so many beings on the earth right now. Plant life, animal life, all the fish of the sea mammals, birds of the air. They come here to rest when they're not flying. Everything that is good has a footprint, has an expression, has imprinted an essence, a personality. And we see it all coming together, still retaining the original intention, not necessarily losing the identity of the individual, but connecting. Is a brilliant mosaic of many facades of expression, like a puzzle, but yet collaborating as one to restore the earth. Those energies that do not agree with this frequency can be released and returned to their proper place. Maybe it's another planet. Maybe it's another experience elsewhere that we allow to release and go, particularly if it's around us personally. So let's take in the image of this mosaic of the earth. In the beginning of the incarnation of humanity on the planet, not evolving from one cell amoebas, but actually seated here in the expression and the divine light of the God Source. And throughout space and time, all the many incarnations of humans, plants, animals, all different types of creatures that have been here, insects, birds, fish, seeing that beautiful mosaic of light. And see how it reflects off of the sun and the moon and the brilliance of stars. We look deeper now into our own souls, helping us to release those things that no longer serve us and expand out deeper into our connectedness, our immortal souls, and the multiple journeys that we have taken through our soul experience. And the many exciting journeys that we have ahead. Now is the time to move forward. And like a beautiful lotus flower, rising up through the flower stem, allow yourself to open like the beautiful crown chakra on the top of your head, which is referred to as the crown or lotus. You see it opening up, expanding, into the universe, seeing the infinite divinity of your soul. You now have 10 minutes to meditate with the sounds of the music. Go deeper into the space. Remember to breathe deeply. And letting go of all those things that no longer serve you. Okay, now it's time for us to return back. We've had a wonderful experience of sending healing to the earth, seeing ourselves a part of the earth, opening up to a divine expression, healing our physical bodies, starting to become more aware of the sounds in the room, moving your hands and your feet, and opening your eyes when you're ready. Taking a deep, long breath, and exhale out. Do that 3 more times. And then always remember to have a drink of water afterwards. And with that, I'll close this meditation with Maha Shivaratri and I. Thank you.